If you have chosen to watch this video, get ready because we're about to make a quantum leap. I'm Kamil Ravin, and in this video, I'll be breaking down how our internal identity holds the keys to the life that we truly want. What do I mean by identity? One way to describe it is the way that we see ourselves, our self-image, character, the perception that we have of who we are. This is something that begins to form from an early age, and as we grow up, we start to become conditioned by various things, which create a certain identity that we believe that we are. A few examples of this might be seeing ourselves as someone who is impatient or a workaholic, average, lazy, the list goes on. We may also see ourselves as loving, ambitious, an action taker. Let me use a real example of myself. I used to be a really skinny kid and definitely didn't see myself as someone who goes to the gym. Now, it is so ingrained in me. I couldn't actually imagine living a lifestyle where I didn't exercise. It's just who I am now. I don't actually need to feel motivated or try to make myself exercise because it's pretty easy to do, because it's just a result of who I am now, my internal identity. Another example, I never used to see myself as a business owner. I thought I'd work a typical 9-to-5 forever, but now being a business owner is just part of my internal identity. I'd never go back to working a 9-to-5 because it's no longer part of my identity. Are you getting this? Our identity informs the actions we take because it's simply a result of who we are. Now, I told you we would make a quantum leap, so buckle up. I'm going to take you through a visualization exercise, and as I go through it, really give it your full focus. Are you ready? I want you to picture your life a few years from now, and in this life, you are living your absolute dream. Your dream lifestyle, career, family, relationships, finances, health. Really take time to picture this and soak it in. And if you are looking at this future from a lens of pure possibility, what does that life look like? Are you seeing it? Now, in this dream future, who are you? What is this version of you like? How do they feel about themselves? How do they carry themselves? This is extremely important to pay attention to. And you can think of this as version 2.0, the upgraded version of the current you, and get clear on the differences between these two versions of you. That difference is what you can call the gap between you and your dreams. That life you pictured requires a certain version of you. And maybe you might think that there's no difference because I'm just me. But this isn't about not being you. Our results don't lie, and if you aren't yet where you want to be, then there is work to be done. So bring that self-honesty. Be honest with yourself. The version of you that you saw, that is who makes all of this happen. They see the world and themselves differently, hence will take different actions, and the way they take those actions will be different too. Most people think, once I do certain things, I'll have what I want and then be who I want to be. This is a completely different approach. It starts with being that person now, doing what that person would do, and then having what you want. You see? Be, do, have. Be, do, have. Is this making more sense? And we don't need to wait. We can start being that person now by disidentifying with the old identities that have been holding us back. Our identity isn't fixed. Far from it. It is fluid and able to change all of the time, but we just tell ourselves the opposite and believe it. There is a quote by Alan Watts which says, "You are under no obligation to be the same person that you were 5 minutes ago. Not 5 years ago, not 5 months ago, 5 minutes ago." So start challenging those identities you may have and begin feeding the new identity that you want to create. Begin seeing yourself as that person and do the things that they would do. Imagine if you did that for 10 years. What might become possible? Maybe you want to be an entrepreneur, or be in the best shape of your life, or be the kind of partner that would attract your ideal relationship. Start now, today. Make that quantum leap and close the gap between you and your ideal vision. Thank you so much for watching this. Comment below and tell me what you got from this video. Tell me about your dreams, what you're working on. I would love to know. And if you found value in this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. I love you all.